Air Canada flight attendants picketed at 4 major airports, including Calgary, today, after more than 99% of union members voted in favor of striking. They could walk off the job if negotiations for fair pay don't produce a deal by the end of the week. Alicia Fehlberg reports.
They're needed inside airplanes, but stand outside the airport in silent protest for better compensation. Air Canada flight attendants from Calgary walked out at the same time as their counterparts in Vancouver, Montreal, and Toronto.
An entry-level flight attendant at Air Canada makes $1,952 a month. They have to live in Calgary, Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver.
These level of wages are absolutely unacceptable, especially coming out of a 10-year contract, and especially considering how much Air Canada has profited.
Along with higher wages, they want to be paid for all of their work. Right now, they're only compensated for the time the plane is in the air, and often do hours of unpaid work each day.
You can be on duty for 12 to 13 hours, and your credit would be just under 7 hours.
One expert says the pay is supposed to offset those unrecognized hours, but the contract signed 11 years ago lags far behind inflation.
The cost of living, we all know, has gone off the deep end, and that's why I'm basically saying 30 to 35%. And wage increases is not unheard of for this group.
The old ways are also changing, with Delta Airlines in the United States the first to start paying wages pre- and post-flight.
Flight attendants now have a precedent that's been set.
Contract talks with the airline started at the beginning of the year, and workers have now voted almost unanimously to strike if there isn't a deal soon. An Air Canada statement says it is determined to reach a fair and equitable collective agreement that recognizes the contributions of its flight attendants and supports the competitiveness and long-term growth of the company. While bargaining talks continue, travelers are taking it in stride.
Nobody likes to be held up, especially in the airport, but if it is their right to do so, then it's okay for them to do it.
They've probably got just cause. I'm sure it's working conditions. I'm sure it's too many hours, not enough pay.
All for them to have more money and everything. They're all pleasant, and I enjoy flying with them.
And Alicia joins us from Calgary International Airport tonight. Okay, Alicia, so what should passengers really pay attention to this week?
So, Tara, this isn't affecting any flights right now, but a strike could happen as early as this weekend, but there would have to be at least 72 hours notice. Now, experts say if you suspect that your flight might be impacted, don't cancel it or don't change anything before it's actually canceled, or you might not get the full compensation. Now, if your flight is impacted by a strike, the airline has to come up with an alternative for you. If you don't like that solution, you get to decide that you can request a full refund instead.
Okay, Alicia, thank you.